Hi Sam. It's great to see you again. Today, we're learning the word
Umtausch.
Hi Alex.
Umtausch.
What does that mean?
Umtausch.
means exchange. It's often used when talking about exchanging items, like returning clothes or switching products. The most common usage is in shopping contexts, but it can also refer to exchanging ideas or information.
Oh, that makes sense. Are there any false friends with that word?
Good question. The word
Exchange.
in English can sometimes be confused with,
Umtausch.
especially if you're thinking of trading something. Just remember,
Umtausch.
specifically refers to exchanging items, often in a retail setting.
Got it. What about the grammar for
Umtausch.
Umtausch.
Is a masculine noun, so we say
Der Umtausch.
the plural form is.
Die Umtauschs.
It's a straightforward word, but it's good to remember the article and the plural.
So, it's
Der Umtausch.
and.
Die Umtauschs.
That's easy. What about verb forms?
Well,
Umtausch.
is a noun, but if we look at the verb,
Umtauschen.
which means to exchange, it's separable. In the present tense, we say
Ich tausche Du tauschst
and.
Sie, es tauscht
In the past tense, you might say,
Ich tauschte
and in the perfect tense, you would say,
Ich habe umgetauscht.
So, it's like saying I exchanged.
exactly. And if I wanted to give you an imperative command, I would say,
Tausch
which means exchange it.
That's really helpful. Where does the word
Umtausch.
come from?
Umtausch.
Comes from the old High German word,
Umtauschen.
which means to change or switch. Over time, it evolved into its modern form as we know it today.
That's fascinating. It's interesting how words change over time.
Absolutely. Language is always evolving.
Can we break down the word
Umtausch.
a bit more?
Sure. The word consists of the prefix, which means around or change, and the root,
Tausch.
which means exchange. So when you put them together, it literally suggests changing something around.
That makes it clearer.
If we look at the headlast rule for compounds, since
Tausch.
is the last part, it determines the gender of the whole word, which is masculine.
Der Umtausch.
Are there any similar words to
Umtausch?
Yes. There are quite a few. For example,
Tausch,
means exchange,
Umtauschschein,
is an exchange slip,
Rücktausch,
means return exchange, and
Austausch,
means to swap. Then we have words like
Verkauf,
meaning sale or
Eintausch,
which is a trade-in.
wow, that's a lot.
And don't forget about some verbs like
Umtauschen, Eintauschen,
and.
Abtauschen.
They all relate to the concept of exchanging or swapping.
I can see how useful this word will be. Can you give me some real-life situations where I might use
Umtausch.
Of course. Imagine you bought a shirt that's too big. You could say,
Ich möchte den Umtausch machen.
which means I would like to make the exchange.
I'll try that.
Ich möchte den Umtausch machen.
Perfect. Another situation might be at a store when you want to ask if you can exchange an item. You could say,
Kann ich das umtauschen?
which means, can I exchange this?
Kann ich das umtauschen?
Got it.
And one more scenario could be when you're discussing an idea with a friend. You might say,
Lass uns Gedanken umtauschen.
meaning, let's exchange thoughts.
Lass uns Gedanken umtauschen.
That's great.
Now, let's work on remembering the gender for
Umtausch.
the masculine article.
Der.
Is a hint, and since it ends in,
SCH.
it's a good pattern to remember.
I'll keep that in mind.
A vivid image could be a store clerk holding a sign that says,
Umtausch.
with a big smile, welcoming customers to exchange their items.
That's a fun image. Are there any common phrases or collocations with
Umtausch.
Yes. You might hear phrases like,
Umtausch innerhalb von 30 Tagen.
meaning exchange within 30 days, or
Umtausch ohne Quittung.
which means exchange without a receipt.
Those are really useful phrases.
You should also be careful with similar words like,
Rückgabe.
which means return, and
Tausch.
as just exchange. They have different meanings, but can sometimes be used interchangeably.
This is really helpful. Can we do a quick recall check?
Sure. First question, what is the gender of?
Umtausch.
It's masculine, right?
Der Umtausch.
Correct. Next, what does
Umtauschen.
mean?
To exchange.
Right again. How do you say, can I exchange this, in German?
Kann ich das umtauschen?
Perfect. What is the plural form of?
Umtausch.
Die Umtauschs.
Correct. Last one, how do you say I exchanged in the perfect tense?
Ich habe umgetauscht.
Great job, Sam. To summarize, today we learned about
Umtausch.
which means exchange, and we explored its grammar, history, and usage.
Thanks, Alex. I feel much more confident using this word now.
I'm glad to hear that. Keep practicing, and I look forward to our next session.